Hello, cancer fighters, survivors, and thrivers. Welcome to the Cancer Show. It is CancerTip Tuesday, and this tip is for the team members. Hey, team members, be honored because you are on the most important team of all, Team Life. Every person battling cancer needs a winning team. So please share with me, whose team are you on? So tell me, whose team are you on? Okay, so your team is very important because everybody needs a support system, support group. But I'm saying team because even when you're first diagnosed, depending on your medical, I suppose, but usually you get a team. You get an oncologist, you get a pain management doctor, you get a therapist. I'm trying to think of what else. Oh, a nutritionist. So I had a really good medical, so I had this team, Team Allison. And everybody should have a team and their name following that. So if you are a team member, I just want you to think as that position as an honor because it is an honor to be able to help somebody get through cancer treatment. So people ask me this all the time. What can I do for my friend who's going through cancer? There's so many things that you can do. There's so many things. So depending on the age of the person going through cancer and where they're at in their life makes that answer different. So for instance, if it is, a teenager, then that teenager needs a lot of friend support. That teenager would probably love going to an event that maybe they could never afford to. I mean, on a good day when they're feeling well, you could take them out, or planning something simple with their close friends. Showing up at the hospital when we can go back into hospitals. Thank you so much for joining. I just got a little heart. Thank you. Getting their class together to make a video. Oh, geez, it just makes such a difference. There's this a fellow survivor of mine. His name is Joe Bullock, and he posts things about people who are going through cancer and who needs help. And so he posted about these two young teens, just devastating, stage 4 colon cancer. And he said, send cards, here's their address. And so my children and I sent a card and some gifts for this young man named Vinny. And, it makes them feel good and it makes us feel good. And I wanted my children to connect with him. So, maybe we could show him some things around here, like do a live with him. He loves to skate, and my son loves to skate. And one of the parks that my son goes to is Skater Famous because a lot of the pros go there. Skate World's a whole thing. So I'm like, oh, that'd be great if you could FaceTime him and show him around, or they have events there. They have giveaways when the pros come, and they give away their brand stuff, their shoes, and they give away free shoes and skateboards and things. So that would be super cool. So, and then my daughter's his age, so I'm like, maybe you guys could, snap. Snap back and forth, just so that the teen or the teen that's going through cancer is not just stuck in this world of cancer. There's another world out there going on, and that's for adults too. We get stuck in that world, and we need our team to pull us out. So that's some suggestions, for a teen. And the littler ones, well, that's very family hands-on. So, I mean, you could have the little ones make cards for their friend, or make handmade gifts or bake cookies. I mean, they don't necessarily have to eat them. It's about the thought, and it's about the effort. Now, getting into older people need a lot of help. Then they need the similar things to adults. So for adults with children, okay, they need a lot of help with their children. You could help with play dates. You could help with taking them to the park. You could help with shopping. You could do a Target run for them. You could help by making food and dropping it off. You could help with a dropping them off school and picking them up from school. You could help by cleaning. You don't have energy to clean when you're going through treatment, and usually the caretaker usually the spouse doesn't have the energy, because it takes a lot of work to take care of somebody who's going through cancer. They're exhausted too, emotionally and physically, just like we are. It's a different kind of exhaustion, but they're exhausted too. So you could help out with either cleaning their house or getting friends together and come and clean the house. I mean, 3 women, 3 men, it's not going to take that long. Or you could hire somebody to go over there, or you could, you could send food if you don't have time to make it. But just think about the normal things. Going to appointments, being picked up from appointments, getting medication, if they have to go and see a specialist and they have to, they have to schedule a flight, let me do that work. Let me figure out that work. Let me find you the best flight, what times you want to go, get their information and book it for them. Take the stress out of their lives so that they can focus on getting better. And then for people that may live alone, that's where you really have to urge them to get out, because when you're alone, there's sometimes just no reason to get up. I have 2 children, but at that time they were very young. They were 4 and 6, so they were my reasons to get up. I had to get up. I didn't have to get up, but I wanted to get up. Hi, Jess. And I decided not to tell my children that I had cancer. I just said that mommy had a bump and that the doctor's going to take it out. And that kind of forced me to pretend like I was well. Even on my bad days, I had to fake it. And that helped me. That helped me a lot, because it got me out of being the cancer patient. I'm now the mom. I'm now trying to pack the lunches, doing my best. I'm trying to do some of the homework as much as I could, depending on my pain level of that day. The first week with chemo, that's a little rough, but the second week I did pretty good. They wanted me at their games. I wanted to be at their games, at their dance recitals. I wanted to be at their school events, and I wanted to, and I did all of it. Even the day after I got out of the hospital for my first major surgery, and I'm a stage 3 colon cancer thriver. And that was a big surgery, big surgery. My daughter was in a new school, and she wanted me to be there for this annual picnic the primary classes have, 1 through 3, on the lower garden area, field area, play area. It's all grassy. They have all the play. They can play on all the equipment, and it's a really nice place, and everybody brings picnics, and here I am, and I'm like, I can't go. Can't go. And so their dad said to me, if I get you a wheelchair, will you go? And I'm like, okay, I'll go. So they got me a wheelchair, and I was in so much pain. Thank God for Percocet, because Yeah, even with Percocet, I was in pain. But there I was. I sat on, on the grassy area, and everybody was having their picnic, and I had a blanket in this wheelchair. And I was new to the school. I made a lot of friends. I felt like the Godfather because everybody just kept walking up to me, one person after another. Hey, how are you? Just know I want to introduce myself. So, that makes me laugh. But you know what? I was in pain, and it didn't matter because I was there for my daughter, and she wanted me there. And so I showed up. I showed up for her, and it made me forget about being a cancer patient for that moment. I was a mom showing up for my daughter and my son. He came with us. He was a little smaller at that time, but it's so important not to just identify yourself as the cancer patient. You are so much more than that. So for people that are living alone, schedule, tea with them or coffee with them, and, make them get out, or just even drop by, knock on the door. Hey, how are you? Bake some muffins for you, or drop it off. Or, just let me know. Maybe they're like, I'm too tired. I don't want to do anything. Okay, fine. Schedule like a massage for them, like a healing massage. Hey, let's have a spa day. I'll pick you up, and I'll just make it short. It'll be like, a 45-minute massage. Like, keep the time short because a lot of people don't want to be that far away from their home, and it's a lot. It's exhausting. Honestly, getting dressed, getting to the car, that's exhausting for us. It's like, woo, I made it to the car. Amen. Praise Jesus. Whoa, yeah, seriously. Taking a shower, getting dressed, getting your things together. Anybody? And then getting to your car and driving somewhere. By the time you get to your destination, you're ready to go home because you're exhausted. That's in the beginning. That's in the beginning of the treatment. And for me, it was like I was on a 2-week cycle, so that first week was always extremely challenging for me. But yeah, or like, hey, we're gonna do game night. You're gonna get some of our friends. We're gonna come over and do game night. We'll order some food. Like, just make this person be part of life. Don't forget about them because you're their team. You are their support system, and nobody wants to feel like they're going through cancer alone, and they don't have to. But sometimes you have to just, nudge them. You have to nudge them to interact. And the same with families, let's have family dinner and let the kids play, and, just make sure that you're doing everything for them. For the ones that are older, and they need to go to an appointment, it'd be great if you can sit in on the appointment with them and listen to what the doctor's saying. But it's hard to absorb all of that. But when you're older, it's harder for them to remember. It's just a lot. It's a lot for anybody. But when they're older, they need a companion. And I've talked to several people, and the older people are usually allowed to take somebody into the meeting with them or into the doctor's appointment. So yeah, be the shining team member. And there's two other resources that I would like to share with you. One is called Caring Bridge, and one is Lots of Helping Hands. Both of these are online scheduling programs that you can set up for that person. So it's free. They're nonprofit. So you just go in there, and then you put in the person's name and what they need, and it's fabulous. And you just go in, you add the emails that you want on that list, and then people can go and sign up. So it's right in front of you. There's a schedule, and you can see who's doing what and what needs to be filled. Kind of like when you go to a friend's house and they're like, okay, we're going to have a barbecue. I'm going to be doing all the meat, whatever, who's bringing what, and then everybody signs up for it. So it's kind of like that, but on a whole other level, super important level. Okay, so food, cleaning, childcare, emotional support, treats, gifts, events, all of these things will help your cancer fighter get through treatment smoother and with some smiles, get them laughing. Another idea is like when we get open again, when the country's open again, is to take them to like a stand-up comedy night. Like go to the early show, or sometimes they even have like Sunday shows. Get them laughing. Do things where they be happier and laughing and having fun. Just get them out and ask them, what do you need? And when they say nothing, say, no, just, what do you need? Say, it will make me feel better if there's something that I can do for you. Yeah. All right. That's it for Cancer Tip Tuesday. I posted my video that I made in 2018, and I talk a little bit about all the things that you can do, which I talked about in depth here. So if you have any ideas, or if you do something for somebody else who's going through cancer and I didn't mention it, please comment below, because I always love to hear new ideas and what other people are doing to help either fellow fighters or somebody that you love and care about who is fighting. Because cancer is not a one patient disease. It is a family disease. It is a community disease. And we all have to come together to work as one, to support one another, because we're the CFAM, the cancer family, and together we are stronger. 2 times breast cancer. Hi Jess, I'm a 2 times breast cancer. Oh, congratulations, you're awesome. Survivor, and physically, it's taking so much out of me. Wait, I gotta go back here. Physically, it's taking so much out of me the past almost 8 years. I'm also raising a special needs child as well as this. Physically, it's so hard on me. I don't have a lot of family or friends around to help, and not many friends around since we moved. I've only gotten on Facebook for groups because it was the only thing that helped me through everything. But at the same time, I did feel alone a lot. Went to my appointments and treatments myself most of the time. The second time I was diagnosed, I've tried to tell myself to be positive, but it's not that easy when you don't have many support around. Yes, I totally agree with you. Having a support team is so important. And I was so blessed. I had this amazing support team, like just amazing. And when people tell me that they're alone, I'm like, whoa, like we need to figure this out. So, Jess, please message me after. I'm going to set you up with a mentor if you would like. So the mentor program is my friend's nonprofit, and he's amazing. I love him so much. But he connects people who have the same type of cancer, the same age, same gender, and these are volunteers. I've mentored so many people. Now I'm coaching, and I mentor here and there. But I was literally mentoring. And I loved it. I love doing it. And I still love doing it, but I just moved more into the coaching arena so that I can make more and give more and do more. So, but message me and I will hook you up with somebody who will connect with you and support you, because having somebody to support you that, that's a friend or family member, that's super awesome. But when you have somebody who knows what you're going through, who's been through it, it's just a different connection. It's just, it's just the me too phrase, me too. When you meet somebody and you start talking, what do you do? Okay, well, I, have a cancer community. I'm a cancer coach. I do this and do that. And they're like, oh, you had cancer? Yeah, I had cancer. Oh, so did I. Okay, boom, instant friends, right? And then you start talking cancer. And so it makes a difference. So I would love to connect you with a mentor, and anybody else on here, just message me and I will get you started. Also, there must be something going on in your city or your town where you live, where you can have more interaction. There's many, many nonprofits that provide help and services for free for people that are going through cancer, and for the families as well. So I'm more than happy to help you figure that out and troubleshoot, and get a support system around you. 8 years is a long, long time, and a special needs child is, kudos to you. Kudos to you. I know that special needs child takes probably a ton of energy out of you, but I bet you that special needs child also feels your soul. And like my children is one of the reasons that you get up in the morning. So please don't be shy. Message me anything you guys need. I will help you find. I have a lot of resources. I know a lot of people, and I always find a way. I'm very determined to help. My sister was diagnosed with leukemia when she was 12, and I was 6, so I've been in the cancer world my whole life. Lucky me, but it is a backwards blessing. So I know what it's like to be a family member and see how the toll it takes on a family. And I know it's to be a cancer fighter, and now survivor thriver. So thank you. Yes, absolutely. My pleasure, my honor to serve you. So just message me and let's get you on the path to a support system. So you have a break, you have people to connect with, and you have help. You need help. Regular people need help. Not that we're not regular, we're special. But people going through normal life need help. Like, we need more help, and it's out there. All right. So thank you all for joining me for Cancer Tip Tuesday. Tomorrow is Cancer Centric Workout Wednesday. It's 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's a very basic workout. I'm going to do body sculpting tomorrow. So a little cardio, a little body sculpting. It's about 45 minutes. It's super fun. It's super easy, but it's for cancer fighters, and survivors and thrivers. But join me and we just work together, because, collectively we heal together. Collectively we have strength together. Collectively we have hope together. Collectively we love each other together. All right, daily mantra: I'm healthy, I'm happy, I'm whole. I am healthy, I'm happy, I'm whole. One more time, say it like you mean it. I am healthy, I am happy, I am whole. Thank you so much for joining me. The thriving starts now.